Okay, we talked about 3 ways that you can kind of have some commission comebacks. I have one bonus tip or one other strategy that you can use again to try to retain the listing and yet offer some sort of concession or some way to make the seller feel good and feel like they've maybe negotiated some sort of discount from you. And that's the variable commission option. So again, maybe my listing fee is X, so in my case maybe I'm saying it's 6%. And a couple other options I can give them is, Mr. and Mrs. Seller, if I procure the buyer as a result of my marketing efforts, whether it's an open house or however we come across the buyer, and they're not working with an agent, therefore I don't have to offer that additional co-broke compensation, then I could do it at Y. So again, maybe at 5.5%, and you can save a little bit on the fee because I've got some more dollars to work with. Better yet, if you procure the buyer, if you have a buyer that you find through your efforts, and again, they're not working with an agent, then I could do it at Z. So maybe even reduce it as low as an additional 1%. So again, here's my regular fee, but I've got a couple instances or conditions where if they're not working with an agent and I don't pay out co-broke compensation, or if you help actually procure the buyer and save me in my marketing efforts, or I'll give you some credit for that in doing so. So again, I can give us some options. They're not likely options. Most of us know that the odds of us bringing the buyer or the seller bringing the buyer are kind of low. But again, we can kind of throw them a bone, give them some sort of option, and it sounds like at least we're on par or competitive with what some of these other agents are offering. So again, variable commission close or variable commission comeback that you can use to maybe help retain the offer. If you're still having some issues in negotiating with the seller, be sure to reach out to me. Let them know that, hey, I don't ultimately make those decisions. That's decided by the broker. I'd have to check with him. These are ones certainly within reason that you can kind of make that call at the appointment. But if I can help and help you kind of push back or help you justify, certainly let me know as well. But the variable commission option is another way to help kind of retain the listing, but come back on commission.